and, her heart rate goes back to normal and everything's good. So now, of course, the daughter of, the Rossi daughter, she decides basically, Isabel Rossi, she's like, oh, well, now we need to go, I saw you performed a successful exorcism. Now you need to, drive the demon out of my mom, at least try, And of course, the exorcist guys are like, no, I don't know. We don't know for sure. We shouldn't screw with this because the last time she was exorcised, she killed 3 guys. It's like, yeah, exactly. I would be like, well, it's all well and good, man, but she killed 3 priests the last time she was exorcised. I don't want to be involved in any of that. So thank you, but no thanks. You can find some other exorcists to take care of that, because I don't want to fucking die. So anyway, they're not that smart, so they decide to go to the insane asylum and basically, do some routine checkup, I guess. First, they basically kidnap the mother, in a way of sorts, and they start, putting the EKGs on her and everything, and checking her heart rate. And, one of the head priest guys, he's like, well, this isn't right. She's not showing any signs of possession. I don't think she's possessed. And then her pupils dilate. She starts going fucking crazy. Starts swearing like a sailor. Saying stuff like, I'm gonna skull fuck you in front of the girl over there. And it's like, just kicks the priests around like the rag dolls. There's one moment where they think they have her restrained and she flies across the room. So you see some supernatural elements here. But pretty much, it's pretty fucking, lackluster and shitty. Because it's just not fucking scary. It's like any other fucking exorcism sequence you've seen in countless of other exorcism movies. Start swearing like a sailor, talking about skull fucking this or that or whatever. Talking about fuck you motherfucker. Stupid shit, and your religion is bullshit. I don't remember exactly what was said, but it's fucking laughable. I mean, when you hear a woman say, I'm gonna skull fuck you in front of that girl over there, it's not really fucking scary, it's just fucking hilarious. So they're going for comedy. I think they succeeded there. So, basically, they actually, after much fucking protest, they actually managed to drive the demon out of her. But you see later in the rest of the film, this is about 15 minutes, an hour in, you start seeing, footage of basically the priest and his buddy and the daughter acting like fucking total douchebags all of a sudden. And they're all acting like, basically talking to the camera and talking about, I hate his fucking guts, that motherfucker, we have the proof that can make this documentary, and open people's eyes, and the Catholic Church, the church will have no choice but to let this, out. We'll send this on the internet, and everybody will believe. And it's like, no, you're an egomaniac, you motherfucker, and they're just going around, blah, blah, basically wanting to get at each other's throats. So right away, I was like, okay, so the demon. So earlier in the film, they were talking about how the spirit or the demon could transfer itself, to other people. So I was like, okay, that's probably what happened then. They're acting like fucking douchebags because the demon possessed them after they drove it out of Miss Rossi. And of course, Matt predicted this one where there's a sequence they show where the priest guy, he's over there baptizing some kid, and Matt, I remember Matt and I were watching it. Matt actually says he's going to drown the kid. And I'm like, okay, we'll see. And he drowns the baby. But he doesn't, you find out later he didn't really kill the baby, they managed to save it, but the guy's fucking lost his mind. So basically you see a sequence where they're all scared, the two of them, the daughter of, Isabella Rossi, and I think it's Father Ben Rawlings. They're all freaked out, and the skeptic guy. And they go upstairs, to the attic to see the priest dude. And he's like slashed his wrist, or slashed his forearm, and he's bleeding. And his eyes are all white. And basically, he goes fucking crazy. They call the cops. The cops show up. He walks down the stairs. He's got a gun in his mouth. And this is like one sequence which is somewhat shocking, and you know, basically what they do is, the priest, his friend, he's Ben Rollins is like, dude, don't do this, fight this thing, whatever it is, you can fight it. But he pulls a gun out of his mouth, and it looks like he might be able to beat it, but then he puts it back in and blows his brains out. So then you're like, oh, great. So he blows his brains out. Then you see Isabel Rossi starts acting all freaking crazy, starts going through having fits. Then the next sequences show her, footage from the hospital. They're taking her to the hospital, and the hospital people are like, get these fucking cameras out of here. And of course the guys are like, no, but we need this, we need her, she needs help, she needs help from the spiritual kind, and you guys aren't going to help her, we know how to help her. And basically they kidnap the girl, but before, not before she does some damage and actually kills somebody. Just like her poor old mom, dear old mom, it runs in the family, I guess, this psychotic episodes of murdering people. So basically, but it's an aftermath once again. There's this hospital aide, she's bleeding profusely from her neck, but you don't see how it happened. So, because for one, probably because they didn't have the goddamn budget to do it. Because they only made this piece of shit movie for $1 million. So then, anyway, basically, they managed the priest and the skeptic guy, the other priest, Father Rawlings. They grab the girl, Isabel Rossi. They basically kidnap her from the hospital. They take her inside a car. All of a sudden, there's like a camera inside the car. I don't know where it came from. We'll just say it flew out of somebody's ass. So, or they took it with them. I don't remember. But basically what happens is you get another shitty fucking downbeat ending that you see coming a mile away. And I predicted this before, it even ended. I'm like, they're going to get in a fucking car crash. And they're all going to die. And they're like, and Matt's like, yeah, probably. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. And of course, well, not more than a couple minutes later, after Isabel Rossi wakes up and starts acting fucking crazy, and they end up like fucking, Father Rawlings ends up doing some possession, ends up doing some, last second exorcism or whatever, and I think the spirit ends up into the skeptic guy, and he's driving, so of course they crash into some unseen car, flip, and all the whole screen fuzzes out, and basically everybody dies at the end, yay! So basically, a fucking forgettable fucking movie with, an extremely downbeat ending. That's like, I know it's about some demon or whatever, or possessing people and the transference, whatever. I don't really care. But for one, it's just like, why the fuck? It's pointless. It's a pointless exercise then. It's pointless for the viewer to sit through this type of through a movie, period, if it's just going to end with everybody dying. Okay? It's not ballsy. It's not innovative anymore. It's fucking cliche as hell. And I'm really honestly getting tired of it. Because it's like, every found footage film ends that way. Everybody fucking dies. Okay, that's the way it has to end for some reason, unless you're the St. Francis film experiment. So, or every movie has to found footage film for some reason has to end with everybody fucking dying, or whatever it is that's killing people being something fucking ridiculous, like fucking killer moon rocks, like in Apollo 18. So, never been a big fan of the found footage genre in the first place, so, this movie right off the bat probably wasn't going to appeal to me. But, I appreciate a good movie, and this is definitely not a good movie, folks. It got a 3.6 out of 10 on IMDb. It's a pretty low rating, but it deserves even lower than that, because honestly, there's just nothing redeeming about this film. There's nothing. There's no likable characters. There's no scare scenes that are worth fucking mentioning. It's not fucking scary. It's about as fucking scary as, it really is just about as scary as a fucking wet fart. It's just really a fucking terrible film. One of the worst films of the year, period. One of the worst films I've seen in the past, few years. I just can't believe that this piece of fucking garbage would be fucking spewed onto screens and actually be accepted as a fucking movie. Okay? This is just fucking bullshit. The plot, there's no fucking plot, basically. It's just a bunch of random fucking sequences chopped together. And it's a fucking shitty blend of found footage and documentary style footage that just never doesn't fucking work at all. So, I don't know what else to say except the fucking devil inside can suck the inside of my fucking cock. Because it just fucking sucks. And if I was going to rate this piece of shit movie out of fucking 4 stars, it doesn't get any because it doesn't deserve any. It's that fucking bad. Literally, it's fucking worthless. It's a worthless pile of fucking cock-a-mamie bullshit. Okay? And they also, this movie also has a fucking website. It lists a website at the end. For more information, go to rossifiles.com or whatever. And they actually have this website. And I swear to God, there are people leaving comments here talking about, oh my God, this movie, I saw this movie, and I knew it was based on a true story. And and I can't find the rest of this article. Do you know where it is? And I'm like, no, because it's a fucking fake article. You know, it doesn't exist because everything is fake. You fuck. So, I mean, that really doesn't help. You know, all these Christians leaving stupid, making themselves look stupid on this website. Basically talking about, oh, well, how come the woman in the photo looks exactly like the actress in the movie? Because it's fucking fake. Where's the rest of the article? This is proof. People need to see this to see proof of demonic possession in the United States. You know, proof that demonic possession is real. I was like, fuck me, you fucking dumbasses. So the fact that there's gullible people who believe that this is based on a true story is just fucking sad. Because honestly, production values in this film do look like $1 million. Okay, or less than that. So basically, I don't know what to say except the devil inside fucking sucks ass. Okay, it just sucks your fucking asshole through your, it sucks your brain through your asshole. Alright, it's just a fucking draining experience. It's so goddamn, if Matt wasn't there, I would have fucking fallen asleep in my chair, sitting up. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. This movie will fucking make you, the movie sucks so much that it'll just automatically just put you to sleep halfway through the fucking movie. So, anyway, I don't know what to say except thanks for watching my rant on the devil inside. Go listen to the NXX song, Devil Inside. That's a hell of a lot better way to spend your time. And anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you later. The devil inside, the devil inside. Oh, this fucking movie, The Devil Inside, sucks dick. Yeah.